So I've been thinking about the layout of this island, and I think I've figured out how I want to put the final 4 dedications up. Let me show you. We're currently on this side of Apollo's temple, and I think this big area here is going to be dedicated to Dionysus. Now, in order to put Dionysus's temple and the thing that I want to add to it, of course, I'm going to need to actually build his temple farther back this way. So I'm probably going to have to build this island out, or I should say the Acropolis out, a little bit more. Then, on the other side, so on this side, which is on the opposite side from where we were just at with Dionysus, this is Hephaestus's temple. This right here is where I think I want to put the dedication to Poseidon. Now you notice I didn't say temple, because I'm actually not going to build a temple to him. I'm going to build something else, and it's going to be pretty tall. But the footprint isn't going to be very big, so it's only going to take up this sort of chunk right here, leaving this area here pretty open for other stuff. And I think eventually what I want to do is I want to put the Temple of Zeus right here, sort of behind the Temple of Hephaestus and sort of diagonal from Athena's temple. And then the same thing for Hera. I think Hera's is going to go right here. So there's going to be some building out of the Acropolis that I'm going to need to do. But that should be easy enough. Oh, hello, cat. First things first, I'm going to need to get a lot of materials. So let's start with Dionysus. Gentlemen, what do you got for me today? Let's see what I got for you. I got some flesh. Of course, I got emeralds. And that's going to be about it. So, where's my flesh guy at? Oh, there you are. The original citizen. Let me give you some of that. So I've got everything I need to build the Temple of Dionysus, and I think the one I'm going to copy is my favorite one, which is the Temple of Dionysus at Athens. And a lot of people think that the Temple of Dionysus is the theater, but it's not. It's actually behind the theater, or in front of it, depending on where you're sitting. And it's a little temple. It's not very big. It's a quite modest little temple. So I think that's what I'm going to do this time around. On top of that, I'm going to do something a little special when it comes to the altar, but we'll get to that when we get to that. There's a story about how Dionysus got captured by pirates out in the open seas, and he sort of played along with them for a little while till he got bored, and they wouldn't let him go, so he stopped their ship mid-sail with grapevines, and they twined their way up and around the ship, and the pirates just got so freaked out that they jumped into the water and were turned into dolphins. So with this temple, I've decided to add a little bit of greenery, some vinage growing right there. I've also added some inside as well. These will eventually grow and sort of fill the inside, kind of giving it a really cool look. I also left these jungle wood pillars up here. They got a little bit of green in them, a little bit of orange, kind of giving that slight viney look to it as well. And the floors, well, the floors look like open vats of wine almost, sort of. I don't know. I kind of like the wine look to it, and the wine color. Same with the roof. And I did mention that I was going to do something a little special rather than the altar. And what I'm going to do is this. I've got these grass blocks, this oak fence, and these oak trapdoors, along with all these glowberries. You see, I tried to find grapes, but I just couldn't find any, so the next best thing are glowberries. And much like Demeter's grove, I think Dionysus needs a vineyard. Well, this came out pretty good. The vines are growing in there, and this temple's looking nice. So yeah, let's go ahead and consecrate it with some wine. There we are. And let's head on over to Hestia's hearth. And here we are going to take some wine and sacrifice it as well. And I'm pretty sure you know what comes next. Qui cresco Dionyson eri bromon, eiu astera. Protogonon, diffue, trigonon, bakaion anacta. Agrion, areiton, Crufaion, Dicerota, Dimorphon. Kisobruon, Tauropon, Ariion, Eiuion, Hagnon. Omodion, Triete, Otruotrophon, Ernesipeplon. Cluthimacarphones, Kedus depipneuson Enes. Eumenes hetor echon, son euzonoisi tifines. Okay, just like how I did something special for Dionysus, I think I'm going to do something special for Poseidon. And that is, I'm not going to build him a temple. No, instead, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a giant statue to him. A monumental statue, taller than the temples up here, just to Poseidon. He'll get an altar too. Well, let me just show you. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, that's way cool. Huh. All right, I mean, I've seen better statues, but you know, for my first one, that ain't bad at all. Yeah, I like it. Let's go ahead and call a cow or two and do the whole sacrificing him to Poseidon. Or maybe one of you. Nah, cow. Amphiposeidona, Meganthean, Arcom I Aiden. Gaius Kinitera kai etrugetoio thalasis. Pontion, Ostelicona kai Eiurius ehe aegas. Dicthatoi, enosigae, theoi timen edasanto. Hippon te dimiter emene sotera te neo. Kaire, Poseidon gaeoke, quano haita. Kai macare eumenes hetor ehon tuusin areige. Okay. 2 down, 2 left to go. Well, let's see what the updated map looks like. Still kind of funky. Let's see if we can buy another map from this guy and expand it. Where would I put it? Maybe in the Stoa? Yeah, maybe I could put it right over here if someone would get out of the way. Anyways, let me go do that. Well, there we go. There's the island. I wish the background was a different color. But, yeah, looking pretty good. At least I think so. wonder what'll happen to all of these people when I finally leave. Hey, you guys want to hear a joke? Yeah, okay, hold on, gather around, gather around.